What's going on? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode number four. Number four. And I wanted to have more than four episodes in a month, but I apologize for that. I might as well just make it once a week. Um, but that's even hard to say because it's been 2 weeks. And if you think that was intentional, no, it was not. I'm sorry for taking that much time off and away from continuing with the podcast. I'm not the person to always I'm not the person to always say like, "Oh, life," but like as much as I hate to say it, that's my excuse for the time being. Really like life. The last 2 weeks since the start of the new year has been I've been pretty busy with a lot of stuff. Um but first and foremost, before we get into that, before we get into anything else, uh I want to say from the bottom of my heart, for those who are watching right now, um, I want to thank you for coming back. P.S. I know if you hear background noise just like that, I don't know. There's some stuff going around in the building. I don't know. They're fixing something. It's been going on all day today. But if you hear something in the background, it's that. My bad. Also, the lighting. I'm sitting in front of the window now. I decided to change it up, different angle. Uh, yeah, I'm so smart. There's a little glare because of the sun. My bad. Um, but yeah, all that out the way. I want to thank you for stopping by again and watching the podcast once more. If you're brand new, welcome to talk to me. Right now, I mean, I'm talking to you. Uh, we will get people on the show soon, but welcome to the podcast. This is a completely just a non-judgmental podcast, open conversation. It's just random. It's on the spot. It's random. Don't get me wrong. I have notes. I'm keeping up my podcasting job. I have notes that I want to discuss today. That some messages I want to make sure I get out to you guys. Though this is kind of old energy. Every day is like every day that passes is old energy, and today I'm in a way different one. But we'll see what I could do with this because I just write down like what goes on in my mind, which I think and what I think would be beneficial for you. But again, I'm getting off a topic. Thank you for stopping by the podcast. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the views, whether it's from the views on YouTube or TikTok, Instagram Reels, just everything. It's been a pleasure to help some of you guys. I know on TikTok I get a lot of love. There's some clips that get a lot of love out there, and I know they say TikTok is going bye bye this weekend on Sunday or whatever. But yeah, we'll get to that in a bit too. But just again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing your support. Thank you for giving me your time. You do not need to do any of those things at all. But if you will to do so, I love you for that. Thank you. It means a lot. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit crappy. I've been sick pretty much this whole week, these last couple days. Yesterday was the first day out of the whole week that I started to feel kind of better. And today I feel great. It's just pretty much the voice and just a little bit leftovers of a runny nose, kind of. But early in the week, I felt like crap. I felt like every step that I was gonna take, I was gonna like shatter and fall into pieces. Like I watched The Substance this past week with my family, and not to spoil it, but there's a monster in that movie. And when the monster was running around the streets and just falls and breaks into pieces, just splats everywhere. Yeah, that's how I felt. Um, which I have a story time to say about that, which I'm gonna say it now because I brought it up. There's a lot that we're gonna cover in this episode, but we're gonna make it short too. Short, sweet, simple, calm. You know what I mean? That's the style, baby. Oh my bad. Um, so I watched it. Like I said, I watched The Substance with my family this past weekend. Great movie. If you haven't watched it, please fucking watch it. I haven't watched a horror movie like that in a while, in a very long time. that made me feel that way. Like there hasn't been a movie that like honestly geeked me out. Um there's some scenes that are, yeah, it's just, yeah, the close-up shots, the details of things, it's crazy. They cooked. They did a good job, and I loved the references that that movie had to a whole bunch, especially the Shining ones. Those are the ones that I've caught on to very quick. Yes, I watch movies, but you guys already know that I watch a lot of movies. Uh, I'm a horror geek. I love that shit. Great movie. Watch it if you didn't. But I ended up watching it, and the theme of that movie, right? The theme of that movie is pretty much like trading yourself now. It's like trading yourself today to go to like a younger version of yourself. It's trading yourself now to become a younger version of yourself. You know what I mean? It's like you're trading bodies. Um, yeah, you're trading bodies. Like it may not look like you, but it's you. You know what I mean? Like in that movie, it's like literally there is no like other person. It's you. Like you're the reality. You know what I mean? You're one. There's no separate. There's no two. You're one. And it's basically, yeah, again, trading what you are now to become a younger version of yourself. And that's the theme of it. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but that's the theme of it pretty much, or how I that's my perception of it, and I think many could agree. I'm sorry if it wasn't the best. Still getting to 100% after a sickness, so when I'm sick, I'm not gonna lie, I'm dumb. I'm I have my moments though too. I'm kind of dumb 24/7. Yeah. Um. So I ended up watching a movie. The next day, this is Monday. Yeah, this is Monday. I wake up not feeling good. My dumb ass still went to the gym, hit chest and tries. You know what I mean? I had to. That's my favorite day. I go do that. I'm at the store. I'm getting Nyquil for myself, or I'm getting medicine. Cause I felt something. I'm like, ah, shit. I think I'm getting sick. Boom. You know what I mean? I'm on the phone with my mom. She goes, yo, let's go buy Nyquil. You know what I mean? So I'm at the store at the register. I'm about to buy the Nyquil. My guy, shout out my guy. Love, no names though, but the cash register, love him to death. That's my guy. He checks me out. I'm about to leave the store, and this one guy stops me and says, "Do you trade?" And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at like I have my headphones in, and my headphones, my new one, the new Beats, like their noise cancellation, whatever. But I'm not having anything play. Um, I hear it, but like I feel like I'm bugging out. So I take off my headphones. I'm like, huh? He goes, "Do you trade?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Like, do you know what I mean by trading?" I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Do you want to trade bodies?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" like, bro, like, oh my god. Um, like, and I said this to like my cousin, while she was on the phone and stuff. Like, bro, I don't even know, man. In that moment, like, he says, "Do you trade?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" I used to trade stocks not too long ago. So I'm like, I don't know if he's asking me for stocks. That's the first thing I swear to God that came to mind, like trading stocks. But he just keeps asking, I'm like, what the fuck? And then when he says, "Do you want to trade bodies?" My brother said, yo, you should have smacked the shit out of him. But me, I was in shock, man. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? Who asked that? Like, that's some crazy shit. That is some weird shit, crazy shit. Um, yeah, man. And I know you're gonna be like, what did you do? I walked out. I walked right out of the store. I was like, all right, got my ass up out of there. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm at that store pretty frequently, and I'm not gonna go back there for a minute. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Um, my bad. I heard the elevator door just slam. That shit just caught me off guard. You hear everything in this building. But yeah, man, that was by far one of the weirdest experience. That was the weirdest human interaction I've had in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Was not expecting it at all, completely off guard. But it freaked me out though. Because I'm walking back here. I'm walking back home. And I'm like, I look behind me just to make sure the fucking guy's not following me. I'm like, yo, this guy just asked me if I want to trade bodies. I'm like, what the fuck? So I make sure he's not following me. Thank God he wasn't. I come upstairs like and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then boom, it clicks. I'm like, what are the odds? I just watched a movie that is basically just like that. The Substance. You're trading, you know what I mean, to become younger. The guy was older. He's asking me if I want to trade bodies just so I could become younger. Um, yeah, man, that shit was weird. It freaked me out. And then what did I end up doing? I ended up knocking my ass out to sleep. Took a fat nap, woke up, told my mom and my brother about it later that same day. That shit was creepy, man. But that was a little story time. But by far in my life, hand over heart, on God, that was the weirdest interaction. Um, Weirdest interaction. Side note too, it's so random. I don't know why. I realized in the mirror today, I have this little like scratch in my eye, and I had this like another scratch right here. I don't know what the like. I don't know where, how. Um, I don't know if it was in my sleep. I don't know. This sickness was so weird. Like my body's been feeling like it kind of reminded me of COVID, but I didn't even have COVID. I even tested myself. I didn't even have COVID. That like that's a weird thing. Like that's how it felt like. That's what it reminded me of, like COVID. Like my body felt so like my joints were just hurting. Like everything just hurt and I was just like not in the mood to do anything. I was literally just laying down the whole day. Super productive, I know. But yeah, that was so random. But that was a story time too. Weirdest experience I ever had with a human being, and I hope to God that never happens again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't ask me that. Don't ask anybody that. Uh yeah, yeah. Strange. Very strange. Um Another thing that caught my mind. Um and I just seen now before I actually started filming this podcast episode. There is a I would call her a friend of mine. And I think that's the rightful way how to, you know. Um and also she's a training partner. It's somebody from the wrestling school that I attend, that I train at. Uh it's come to my attention, I've just seen before I started filming this, that unfortunately there was a fire in her building and she lost she has that her and her family lost her home, and she has a pet too, and there's medical expenses for her pet as well. Pretty much things are rough. Things are rough for my training partner, for a friend of mine. I seen that she started a GoFundMe page. It's through her Instagram profile. I've donated. Um, if you're watching, I'm not gonna say any names, but if you're watching this, uh, I donated for you and your family. Um, and I wish to donate more in time. Um, Whatever I could do to help, whether it's through that or anything else, I'll be more than happy to. Please let me know. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and for you to help you through this, and I'll clip it and post it around. I will attach the GoFundMe link in the bio of this video for the podcast, and uh, and I'll attach it. I'll attach the link to any bio of any post that I make with this clip, just to spread awareness and try to help you furthermore that's the best I feel like I could do at the moment. Um, just I wish you guys nothing but the best. I wish you and your family nothing but the best. I hope you guys find a new home. I hope everything gets situated. That extremely sucks, and I feel sorry that you guys had to go through that so suddenly. Um, but yeah, just wishing for the best, praying for you and your family, and yeah, I'll attach the link into the bio everywhere that I can around, and I hope you receive the help that you need, more help that you need. Um, but yeah, that honestly, when I seen that, it's I swear to you, it was literally right before I started filming this. I was like, wow. Um, it caught me off guard, and I feel bad because that's somebody who I have the pleasure of knowing. That I've met. I've literally trained with her in the ring. Um, just a phenomenal person, a great person, and everybody there from the gym is like a family to me. Even though I've known them just for a couple months, and I'd do anything to not only just help her but everybody else too, if anything ever came down to it. So, for anybody watching this, the GoFundMe link is in the bio below. Please feel free, out of the kindness of your heart, whatever you want. It's up to you, but um, please give a helping hand. Uh, okay, that's an important message that yeah I wanted to get through, and that's good. Yeah, and like I said, still recovering from the sickness. It's like even talking takes a lot. Takes a lot of effort. Uh, but feeling way better. Feeling way better. I just gotta go get more water though. Stay hydrated, baby. Stay hydrated, baby. Looking at my notes right now. Sorry. We are 3 weeks now into this new year. 21 days in. Wait, no. No, no, no. What the? No, we're 17 days in. My bad. What the yeah. No, yeah. Don't worry about that. 17 days into the year, right? Uh, like I said in the last episode, I hope that with this year, you go out and accomplish all that you want, all that you desire. I hope you get that and many more, right? But I hope, and if you haven't, it's okay. But I hope you develop a new mindset of not being afraid or feel hurt in any way if you lose or if you lose something or someone in the process of it. Don't look at that as a L. Don't look at it as a loss. It's just another lesson. But don't look at anything as a loss to you anymore. Look at it as something better for you. It was meant for that to happen. It's no longer a loss anymore. I hope you develop that kind of mindset more because I've been putting that into my head. Um, not forcing anything, just trying, and whatever comes is whatever comes. Oop, that's how true it is. Whatever comes is whatever comes, and whatever doesn't is not meant, and whatever does not last is just not fit. It's not meant either. I just never look at it as something hurtful or it's a loss anymore. I just look at it as okay, there you go. You know what I mean? Uh, it's like I have it written down here too. I'm trying to read it. Uh, develop the mindset. Uh, develop a new viewpoint on things. Saying anything removed from my life is either protection or redirection. It's no longer a loss anymore. Anything that's taken out of my life is either blah, 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 blah. Never mind. Anything that's taken out of my life is either protection or redirection. It's no longer a loss to me anymore. Daily affirmations. That's a strong mindset. It takes a lot of courage and will to really get to that and adapt to it and stick by it. But I believe in everybody that you can do it. That's something that I'm trying to do too. Don't look at it as a loss anymore. It's no loss. Um, and I feel like I've said this one before too. I feel like I've said this one before too, maybe in the first episode a month ago. And if I did, I did. And I know it's something that applies to everything, and you'll keep hearing as time goes because it's just I feel like for me, it's an iconic saying for myself. Um, love what you had before life teaches you to love what you had in any and all ways that it applies to. Love what you had before life teaches you to love what you had. Um, the most recent example that I could apply that to that I'll share with you guys. Another quick story. Um, it was my grandfather's birthday on the 10th of this month, on January 10th, the day before my brother and my aunts. Crazy, right? I know. It was his birthday. Uh, and we went to pay him a visit at the cemetery. But that the day before, yeah, it was the 9th. Yeah, the day before his birthday, I seen a video on Instagram of this girl at her grandfather's funeral, and she's reading her speech that she made. Her what? Oh my God, I'm forgetting what the speech is called. A eulogy, I think it is. If I remember from public speaking in college. Don't harass if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. The eulogy, I think. Um, she's giving a speech, and I mean it's towards her grandfather, whatever. But unexpectedly, it made me cry. It made me cry. Why? Because and right after my birthday, 4 days after my birthday, it will be a year since my grandfather's passed. And like I mentioned before, that man was like a father to me, right? So I love him big time. Still to this day, I love him big time, even though he's not physically here with me or us anymore. But anyway, I cried and I started to remember, and that was the saying in my head. And that's why I'm saying it to you guys as a reminder again today, or whenever you hear this. I didn't know, you see, spending all that time with my grandfather or with any family member, regardless, you always say to them, I love you, right? Not to make myself seem like an asshole or a jerk or that I don't mean it. It's just saying I love you to a person that's been in your life for so long, it becomes such the norm that at times I do unfortunately I plead guilty to it. There's been times to where um things are about to get real personal. Um there's times I feel like I may have taken maybe his love or the love I had for him for granted. But what I'm trying to say is, I didn't know how much I really loved my grandfather, how much love I had for that man until the day he passed. And until the day, literally, I was sitting next to his coffin at the mosque. I did not know how much love I had for that man until he passed, until he died. Um, and that's something that was really hurtful because I realized that too late. And I realized that even, and I told him, I realized that even when he was dying in the hospital before he actually did, go. But I feel like I realized that too late. And I apologize for that to him. Um, it's just, yeah, that's why I just say, love what you have before love teaches you to love what you had. All the times where I was a kid, all the times when I was a kid, when, look, I love my grandparents when I was younger too, just like I feel like any other young kid with grandparents. I mean, you love them, but there's probably a lot of times too where you would decline chilling with them, decline doing things with them, or just missing out on the opportunity to go do something with them. And yeah, sometimes it's just a thought like, it would have been nice, if I went and I did those things with him or whatever, go for a walk or whatever with him. So it doesn't matter. Not being regretful or anything, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm chatting, but yeah. Love what you had before life teaches you to love what you had. Because things could come and go in a second, quick. Um, it's just up to us on how we perceive things, on how we cherish it, you know, how much we value it. So just enjoy everything while you have it. Enjoy everything while you have it. Because unfortunately, in this life, it's the beauty of it in a way. Everything comes to an end, everything dies. Same way how one day I'm gonna die, how I'm gonna pass, my time will come to an end, yours will too, the next, the next, the next, so on. So you know what I mean? It's gonna go on and on and on and on. So appreciate the little things, appreciate the people you have around you. Enjoy your life, embrace yourself, embrace you, be you. Um, don't shut yourself. Uh, don't shut yourself down just because you feel like your environment doesn't accept you. Make your environment accept you. Make that happen. Don't, just because your environment doesn't accept you, don't look at that as a loss. Look at that as, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna keep going then. Look at that as redirection. You're meant to go another way, another point. Maybe the environment, the community that you're in is not the one that you should be, but you're going to be knowing of it, and you're going to be redirected to get into another one, the one that you do belong in, the one that does have people that will support you, the people that will love you for who you are, the people that will embrace you, and the people that will be inspired by you the same way how you are inspired by them. Everything happens for a reason. It's one thing at a time. It's a huge domino effect, but it requires a lot of patience. And a lot of people that I've spoken to in my life, they may be like, how would you have it? You're 19 years old. Everybody gets that at their own time. And what I'm talking about is patience. Everybody's life is different. You learn it in different ways. It's just I'm super confident enough to have a lot of patience to go through a lot of things. Um, and I want you to try and develop that yourself too. Patience is a huge factor in today's world, and if you don't have it, you lose big time. Big time. You gotta, like I said, one thing at a time. You may want to take the big steps always. You may want to take the big steps just so you could jump the ladder quicker and quicker and quicker, faster, 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 get to the top, get more rewards, be rewarded, be recognized, be acknowledged. But only taking big steps, you miss out on the little ones. And the little ones are the ones that actually make you enjoy the journey. They make you you. They form you into the person that you were always meant to be and that you may have always wanted to become. Um, there's no need to always take big steps. Baby steps, one step at a time. Build it up. Build it up. Build it up. No matter what. No matter what happens. No matter even if you lose uh lose your footing. If you trip a couple times, you may fall. Just keep going, one step at a time. Don't aim always for the big steps because you're gonna miss out on the beautiness of the journey. You're gonna miss out on what's like cherishable of it. Um, and I just feel like it's a big thing that a lot of people fall guilty for, including myself in a sense. Meaning, like in a way of in today's world, our world is different from when our parents were our age, and their parents were our age. You know, our parents were our age, our grandparents were our age. The world is constantly changing, and when we get their age, it will be completely different as well when we have our own children. I bet that 1,000%. I believe that. I mean, that's just life. That's how it always was. That's how it is, and that's how it will continue to be. But I feel like in today's world, our world is completely different. I feel like our world programs our brains to only value most and idolize and I don't know. I feel like I'm missing words, but I feel like our world today brainwashes us, makes us forget the beauty, the other things in life. I feel like we're also focused on the materialistic things, the goals, the success of a career, the money, that we're forgetting the real beauty, the real blessings that we have right in front of us. Family, your health, being, um, the friends you have around you, the love that you give and receive. Any little thing, having a roof over your head, a bed to sleep in, a blanket to cover you, pillows to rest your head on, clothes to put on your back, a shower, uh, being able to clean yourself, being able to all of this, all of this stuff here. Look at this. I have a roof over my head. I'm warm. I'm not in the cold. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. I'm very grateful for that. But I feel like this world does a lot. It tries a lot to make us forget about these things. What's important to somebody, family, uh, your peace, your mental being, your physical being, love, happiness, joy, just all of that. The key components to what stabilizes a human being. I feel like our world just tries to distract us from it. They don't want us to focus on that. They want everybody to be a workhorse and all that. And at times I'm guilty of it. Everybody is. Because basically going against my own saying, but money today is everything. Without it, there's not really much you could do, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, fight for what's right. Believe what you believe. Embrace yourself. Believe in yourself. It's you at the end of the day. As much as I could tell you this and you're hearing it, you could hear it from anybody else, your own family, your own parents, your own siblings, whatever. Your girlfriend, boyfriend, does not matter. It's you. Keep that in your head. It's you. It's a one-on-one. Not a one-on-one with anybody else in the world. It's a one-on-one between yourself. Um, I don't know why. It's like it's hitting my head. It's like I'm channeling it right now. Tyler the Creator. Do I look like him? The song. Do I look like him? The lyric. Mama, I'm chasing a ghost. Do I look like him? That's been on my mind a lot, but it just hit me now to say it to you. That lyric. Mama, I'm chasing a ghost. Do I look like him? I get it in his sense of writing the song. It's about his father. because I know his father wasn't in the picture for him. And in that song he explains it all. Beautiful song. But it's like I apply that to me as not only in that way, with all due respect, I also apply it to the ghost that I'm chasing is myself, my older self, my higher self, my own higher being, my own higher self, me. That's who I'm chasing. That's the ghost that I'm chasing. That's who I want to catch up to. And I have a lot more work to do. I have a lot more work to do. And I want to make sure that I don't slip up on that. But yeah, go chase your own, go chase you, go chase your ghosts, chase your dreams, do what you want to do with your life, fight for what's right, believe what you want to believe, embrace yourself. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are magnificent. And you deserve all you feel that you do. If that makes sense. I see being still recovering from the sickness is a little weird. But you deserve all that you are asking for and even more on top of that. And I wish you nothing but the best. Um, just again, patience. Believe in yourself. And you got it. You got it. As long as you believe in you, you got it. Anything will happen. I'm telling you, you will win that eventually. You will win eventually. All this is just the temporaries for the now. It's gonna shape you into who you are supposed to be. It may not make sense now, it may not amount to anything now, but in the future it will. It can amount to everything you ever needed, everything you ever wanted, and it can make complete sense. Um it just I ended on this note. I love you. Thank you for watching this episode. If you stood this whole time, just mwah. Much love. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm not sure if Monday on Martin Luther King's birthday there would be another episode, but I am planning on delivering another one next week on Friday. This might just turn into a Friday thing, but I'll let you know. I love you. Thank you for spending your time and energy with me. I wish you nothing but the best. Um, I wish you abundance in any and all ways possible. I really do mean that. Again, I love you. Thank you. Um, your energy is not forgotten by the universe, and I hope it repays you in a good way for that. Thank you for all the love. Have a good weekend. Have a good long weekend for my working class people. Have a good weekend in general for everybody, for all my people. See you guys in the next one. Again, please, it mean a lot for me as much as it mean for her, as much as it would mean for her. Please, the link for my training partners GoFundMe page is in my bio. It's in the description box. I mean, for this video, I'm going to be posting it around. Please, out of the kindness of your heart, donate for her. Her and her family are just in a tough spot, and any donation of any kind would just be amazing for them. And as much as again she'd appreciate it, I'd appreciate it for her. Not mentioning any names, but if you're watching, you're seeing this, much love. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you and your family are good. Anyways, all you guys, love you. Catch you. I'm done chatting now, and I'm stay hydrated, and hopefully by next week's episode I'm actually 100% healed and recovered from the sickness. Bye.